Welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm Blacksea, and I have another video for you guys. Today, I want to talk about Cryptocom CRO Coin, take a look at the overall crypto market. I also have a question for you guys. CRO Coin versus BNB. Friendly competition or detriment to the crypto space as a whole? I'm very curious on what you guys think about that. I asked that question over on my Twitter. You can follow me at 333Blacksea. I like to get kind of the lay of the land, ask you guys some questions there, post about some breaking news, but I'm very, very curious on what you think. Personally, I think competition is good in any industry, but I will say there's somewhat of a rivalry between the two. I think is an overall detriment. I really do. What we need to be seeing is not a rivalry. What we need to be seeing is working together in the space to bring mass adoption. We need both of them to succeed. We need more exchanges to succeed. It can't just be Binance. It can't just be Crypto.com. It can't even be just those two. We need more. We need Coinbases. We need many, many more exchanges to be successful so we can have more competitive space, because the more competitive it is, the better it is for the consumer. But I don't want to see rivalry and digs at one another, and I don't want to see like smear campaigns. And I have been seeing something like that over the past bear market. After FTX collapsed, CRO Coin was definitely getting attacked by a lot of different people. And then after Crypto.com succeeded throughout the bear market through the whole FTX debacle, I saw a lot of people kind of attacking Binance, and that's not what we need, guys. We need to come together and really show that this crypto space and this crypto technology is something that can be used and is an innovative technology, which it is. We don't want to be targeted as, oh, look what's happening over in that crypto space. They're all attacking each other. That's a bad look, guys. It's a bad look. But all in all, I think that CRO Coin versus Binance, it's kind of a detriment. But I will say, overall, I think there's many positives coming from it. I think that there is competition, which is good for the consumer. But we should be in this together, guys. We should be in this on the same team to show the world that crypto is worth mass adoption. That it's worth the innovation. It's worth it. The technology is here. But let's take a look over the market. So Bitcoin is trading at $27,023, up about 1% on the day. Bitcoin dominance level is trading at 48.81%. When you exclude stablecoins, we're sitting at about 50.81%, down about 0.2% on the day for Bitcoin dominance. We are seeing some of the liquidity move into altcoins very, very minimally. I think that Bitcoin dominance is going to still increase as we get closer and closer to this halvening. When we look over at Bitcoin, we're getting closer and closer, guys. We're about 8 months away or so. I have it mapped out to be in February, but probably won't be until about March. But give or take a month or so. But as of right now, I am leaning towards more chop with the likelihood of a capitulation at 21,000, potentially a bounce off that, a very, very quick bounce, because in October, it is projected that not every, but the majority of Americans will not have any money left in their savings account. Pretty incredible stuff, guys. In 2021, there was $2.1 trillion in Americans' savings accounts. Today, in July, there's only 198 billion, guys. Absolutely incredible. So it's projected that they won't have any more money left. The majority won't have any more money left in their savings accounts. And what I believe is max pain is we come down to 21,000 and nobody can buy it. And then we start bouncing off because the institutions start really layering in heavily, and nobody's going to be able to buy on the way up until we get a little bit past that. And that's max pain, guys, when people don't have the money to invest at the prime price point. So very, very curious to see how this plays out. But I do expect more sideways chop, and I do expect a potentially capitulation event to the downside. But as of right now, the volume is drying up, so there will be a capitulation, whether it's to the upside or to the downside, in the not-so-distant future. Over on CRO Coin, we are trading a little bit to the upside over the past couple days, but I mean, all in all, we are still just chopping in a super, super tight range here, trading at 0.0504 cents. I expect more of this chop, just like on Bitcoin, except I am leaning towards a new low for CRO Coin at about 4.5 cents, especially if Bitcoin makes its way down to 21,000 and touches that level. But guys, I will say there is definitely a possibility that we don't capitulate to the downside, and if everybody is out of money, that the institutions start layering in now. There is a chance of that. There is a possibility of that happening. Am I leaning into that? No, not necessarily. I'm much more leaning into that we have more time in this bear market, and I'm looking for another capitulation, another shakeout before we reach this next Bitcoin halving. And what does that mean for altcoins? I expect a lot of the liquidity to move from the altcoins to Bitcoin. See that Bitcoin dominance level increase. My target is about 55%. I want to see Bitcoin dominance at about 55%. Right now we're trading at about 50, 51. And with that being said, I don't necessarily think that the altcoins are going to come down another 90%. I don't think that CRO Coin is going to go to a penny or anything ridiculous like that. I don't even really think it's going to come down to 3 cents. But I will say that I do see more downside. I think the majority of the sellers are gone. But I do see a little bit more downside on altcoins. Bitcoin needs to absorb some more of that liquidity, guys. But if you like this type of content, please like this video, subscribe to the channel right now. Go follow me on Twitter at 333Blacksea. I'm almost at 3,000 followers. Also, if you stuck around this far, please consider becoming a member on the channel. It really helps us out a lot. All you got to do is go below this video or to our homepage, click the join button, get access to our private Discord where we have NFT alpha, trade signals, more of a one-on-one community with Crypto Kip and I, as well as when we reach 100 members on the channel, guys. We're going to be giving away $500 worth of Bitcoin to a different member on the channel every single month leading up to the Bitcoin halving. Super excited about that. Love giving back to you guys. But that's all I got for you. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.